Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm Marine and this is Dex Crochet. So this tutorial is about this crochet bralette. It's really simple and extremely beginner friendly because the part of making the bra is extremely simple compared to other styles of bra making in crochet. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. I really like it, and this is for size small, but if you're bigger, then I'll be showing you in the video how to make your bra cup a little bit bigger than this, or bigger than this, because the procedure is extremely simple. So yeah, I've shown you the back. Someone told me I should always model the back of my top, so I decided to style it up like this. And I also have a tutorial for this cardigan on my channel, so please check it out. So I'm going to be using Robin 100% acrylic yarn in color green. I'll be using this 3mm hook at a measure and a pair of scissors. So for this top, you're going to make 2 of these. They are like bra cups, so you're going to make 2 of these bra cups. And you begin with making the strap. The strap should be really long because it's going to work around your body, and then after increase, you're increasing in the middle, then after go straight without any increase. So you make 2 of these, and when you're done, you join 2 of these to come up with the top. So yeah, the strap should be 37 inches long. As you can see, this is the strap is 37 inches long. So to begin, you're going to make a slip knot, and after making the slip knot, you're going to make a chain of 6. If you want your strap to be wider than 1 inch, like remember it's 1 inch wide and 37 inches long, so if you want it to be wider than 1 inch, just go on and make more chains. So this is it. Go into the second chain from the hook with a half double crochet. So a half double crochet into each and every chain up to the end of row 1. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. That's how you do the half double crochet, and continue to do that up to the end of the row. So going into the last stitch, chain I should say, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So for row 2, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and half double crochet into each and every stitch. Remember, we have 5 stitches now, so half double crochet into each and every stitch, and when you're done, you'll be done with row 2. Go into the last, so we're done with row 2. For row 3, chain 1, turn your work. So you're going to repeat row 2 until you have 120 rows or 37 inches long. You can see the strap is 1 inch wide. It's not too wide, 1 inch wide, and it is 37 inches long. So for our first row of increase, remember we have 5 rows. Remember I have 3 stitches. So you're going to half double crochet, the second half double crochet, and into the middle stitch you're going to insert 3 half double crochets. Remember we have 5 stitches with us, so insert 3 half double crochets. This is 1 half double crochet, the second half double crochet, and then the third half double crochet. So the third half double crochet is really important because you're going to be inserting our stitch marker there, because we need to work into it when we are coming back. And then continue to work into the 2 remaining stitches again with half double crochets. And the last half double crochet. So for row 2, chain 1. This is row 2 of increase, please don't get confused. So you're going to half double crochet into each and every stitch, of which there are 2 stitches, until you meet the stitch marker. So take out your stitch marker, and again you're going to place 3 half double crochets into that stitch. So the first half double crochet, the second half double crochet, and then the third half double crochet. So grab your stitch marker again, and then you're going to mark off the third half double crochet. So I need you to know that we are marking off the third, and we are always working into the stitch with the stitch marker. After that, continue to half double crochet into each and every stitch up to the end of the row. So for row 3, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and insert a half double crochet into each and every stitch until you find the stitch with the stitch marker. So continue, and this, take off your stitch marker, and you're going to place 3 half double crochets into that stitch. So that's 1, that's 2, and this is 3. So the work continues to just increase itself. So place your stitch marker into the third stitch, as we have been doing, and then continue to half double crochet into each and every remaining stitch. So that's the last stitch. Chain 1, turn your work. So you're simply going to repeat this row 3 or row 2, because the process is really the same. So continue and repeat row 3 until you come up with something like this. These are 16 rows, and this is for size small. So if you're size of a bigger size, continue to increase up to around 6 inches, 7, you can go up to 9 according to how busty you are. So these are 16 rows of increase, and they made me 5 inches. So this is like the 17th row, and I'm going to stop increasing. So on the 17th row I'm not increasing, so just continue to half double crochet into each and every stitch, and I'll meet you at the stitch marker point. So if you want, you can take off your stitch marker at this moment, but I kept it there because it helped me count. So we've been placing 3 into that stitch marker site, but now you're going to place 1 half double crochet. After placing 1 half double crochet, go into the next stitch and place another half double crochet, and simply half double crochet into each and every stitch until the end of the row. Yep. And yeah, after that we shall be repeating this. No more increase, and the cap will make itself at this point, so up to the end. So coming to the end of the 17th row, continue, chain 1, turn your work. This is row 18 now. So half double crochet into each and every stitch up to the end of the row. So that's simply what you're going to do. No more increase, no more decrease. So just continue until the end of the row. You can see this is the point you've been increasing, and we are no longer adding any extra half double crochets into each any stitch. So just proceed up to the end of the row. So this is what we have, and now chain 1, turn your work for row 19, and you're going to continue doing that until you come up with 25 rows of no increase. You can have a look at this. I tried to write most of the information down below. Yeah, but you can listen to my voice just in case I did any mistake there. So this is 6 inches of no increase, 6 inches of no increase, and these are 25 rows of no increase, which gave me 6 inches. Yeah, this is what we have, 6 inches, and you're going to need 2 parts of this. But remember, if you want your top longer, go up to 9, up to 10, according to how long you want your top to be. So this is the first bra cup we have. So we are going to measure. So I have to put 2 bra cups, I should say. So when you measure, it's 6 inches of no increase, and remember we have 5 inches of increase. So 6 plus 5, we have 11 inches. So the bra cup is 11 inches. So, and also it is 7 inches wide. 7 inches wide. And yep, I'm working with a size 35C. So 7 plus 7, you get 14, of which the 14 can be increased, so it's just enough. So this is how it looks like. You simply need to identify your wrong side, because you're going to join our work together. So after identifying the wrong side, you're going to grab your work. You're going to grab your work. This is actually a second step, and I'll be showing you the first step you should be doing before. So it's time to join our work together, but first you need to identify where you're going to be, where you're going to be stopping, and that's what I'm going to show you first. So I'm going to count up to 20, the 20th row, because I want my top to be even. You don't want one side to be longer than the other. So place your stitch marker up to the point where you want your top to stop joining. That's right there, and when I measure, it gave me around 5.2 inches. So I'm going to join up to 5.2 inches, but if your top is longer, please make sure that you join up to around 6, 7, according to how long your top is. So after that, just single crochet. So you're going to single crochet your work together up to the point where you placed your stitch markers. So there's no any clear guidance about this, about where you're supposed to be placing the single crochet. So just make sure that you do not place too much single crochets into one spot, and do not place too less single crochets into one spot, because that will make your work tighter or extremely loose. So I've taken out the stitch marker because I'm at that point already. So you're going to make a chain of 1 or 2. I made a chain of 2 actually, and then cut off your yarn so that point is done. After cutting off your yarn, make it tighter. Yeah, so this is how our work looks like so far. The top is made. They are no longer just bra cups. So the next part we are going to do is we're going to be inserting holes where the straps are supposed to be running through. So I'm going to come with this line, like where I stopped joining the work together. I'm going to place a hole there. So come right here, place your stitch marker. I'm going to place a hole there. I want the hole to be worth 3 rows. So grab your yarn, and then you're going to attach your yarn to the top, because remember we've cut all the yarn, so we have no yarn to work with. So you're going to attach your yarn, and then after I'm going to single crochet up to the point where you've placed your stitch marker. And again, there's no the exact spot where you're supposed to place your single crochet, so be keen about that. Just make sure you don't place too much or too less single crochets into one spot. So take off your stitch marker when you reach that point. Go into it with a single crochet, then or a slip stitch, and then after you can make a chain of 4. Make a chain of 4. Then I'm going to skip 3 rows. I'm going to skip 3 rows. 1, 2, and 3. Then go there, and then just join my work with a slip stitch or a single crochet, anyhow you want it hole works perfectly. So continue to single crochet. So I'm going to be placing one remaining hole at the bottom of this side. It's a single crochet up to this point right here. Still I'm going to be leaving out 3 rows, so that's my guide. So when you reach that point, you'll take off your stitch marker, insert a single crochet or a slip stitch, and then after insert a single crochet or slip stitch, and then make a chain of 4, 3 and 4, and then after I'm going to join it to the lower part of the top. I'm going to go into that stitch with a slip stitch, and then I can show you this is how it looks like. We've placed 2 holes. This is the first hole, and then at the bottom is the second hole, and that's the last hole. So I'm going to single crochet around the bottom part of the top. I'm going to single crochet around the bottom part of the top up to the other corner. But first I'm going to place another single crochet into that same stitch where I placed the slip stitch, then continue to single crochet around the bottom part of the top. So this is what I have. This is what it looks like so far. So I'm going to place a single crochet into that stitch and place another single crochet into the same stitch because it's a corner, and I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to be turning. After that, you can make a chain of 4, count of 3 rows, and then attach your chain. To continue single crocheting up to the point where I'm supposed to be placing the second hole. As I told you, I want my hole to be in line with the point where I stopped joining the top, so I'm going to follow that line, and this is the line. So I'll count 3 rows downwards, place my stitch marker down there, and then after I'm going to continue to single crochet up to that point, and when I reach that point I'll take off my stitch marker, single crochet into that same stitch, and then after I'm going to make a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then I'm going to join my chain onto the top, but by skipping 3 rows, of course. Skip 3 rows, join your chain onto the top, and then after I'm going to single crochet. I'm going to continue to single crochet up to the point where I stopped. I began from increasing up to this point right here. How the top looks like, and the remaining part is to weave in the ends and cut off the excess yarn, which I'm going to do off camera. And if you don't know how to do that, just watch my previous videos because I always go into detail about that. And after, of course, the back, we are going to zigzag the straps or crisscross style the straps to tie at the back. That's why we made a long strap, so I hope your strap is long enough. this is how the top looks like, and if you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also give it a thumbs up, and you can also comment on it to give it an engagement boost. So this is how it looks like, and the top is done. This is how I decided to style the top, with a crochet cardigan on top and a pair of jeans. But also do not forget that the tutorial for this crochet cardigan is on my channel, so please go check it out. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.